welcome back to more Persona 1. So last time we got to grips with the fusion system. That's really all we did. Because yeah, I made a couple of mistakes during a recording session as well. Mainly, I forgot to re-recruit Jack Frost because we're gonna need him for a later fusion. A very important one too. But anyway, if you're wondering, we have Lammy here, that's all we're naming it, at rank 5. We fused Amino Uzume, but I want to use Masel first, try to get them to max rank maybe. I do like those instances, so for later, so yeah. Izumio's rank 7. Might need to give Nancho a new persona, but I have an idea of that. And then Mark just maxed out Bogan, and now he has Uvashi. But the problem is that Uvashi does cost a lot of SPPs. But I think I have a plan for that as well. But anyway, you might be excited here, but we're actually going to be doing more fusing. And the reason for that is I decided that I'm not going to worry about my gun attacks at the moment. Especially because, yeah, I've been using my persona attacks more anyway, so time for more fusing. So, and yeah, this will be this persona I'm going to be making is going to be for Nancho. So I want to use Bar and Knocker. And yeah, we're going for a blue circle fusion, so no skill inheritance, but we're going to get a stat boost. And yeah, we're going to be making the Empress persona, Mukush. And we're going to be using our last bullet on it. And yeah, this is an interesting persona. It gets Gri, Zio, and San, so decent coverage there. It also gets Hell Drop, which is alright, I guess. Fastball's not that great, but oh. This is a persona not really interested in max ranking. It's just an alright persona to help out Nancho once he has finished with Izumio, so let's do it. And yeah, this is also a good choice for Yukino, of course, because there's an Empress persona. And yeah, if you're doing the circle fusion, the order to spell cards actually doesn't matter at all, so it only matters with skill revengeance. So yeah, now we have Makush, but we're actually not done with fusing, because there's another persona I want to make. Now, I made it sound like you needed the bullets for the fusion. No, it's just that they're very nice to have because, you know, increasing the attack of the persona is always really nice. Anyway, I am wondering, what does Metal Card teach actually? Alsanga. So basically there's a status in the game that basically there's this status that enemies can, it's a hidden status basically. It can make it so that you can't change a persona, and then you can use Alsanga to restore it. It's not really that great. But yeah, we're making Futai here. I can give him Lift Dome if I want. But yeah, I can technically throw in an item, but I don't really see the need to. I guess that gives Dex, but which isn't bad, but and yeah, this is on these gems here that you can get. Sometimes you get them from enemies too, and yeah, they basically, as it says, that change persona in order. It's basically like gem fusion percent 5. But yeah, I'm not gonna throw in any item, I think, for this. We're just gonna make the persona as is. So yeah, this is gonna be Futai. It's a hermit persona, and hermit personas are cool because they reflect status skills. So very nice to have around for that. And he also starts with Bufala, which is very nice. Again, this is a good choice for the first boss. So let's do it. And yeah, Hermit isn't a Arcana we're going to be running into with any of our characters. It's good with the females, I'm pretty sure, but the guys are good with it, so yeah. And yeah, I'm mainly using this persona for its defensive utility. That's why I'm not losing sleep over not adding any bullets. Although, yeah, adding the bullets will be nice. It does have Bufalo, which is really good. So, take on persona now. I'm going to give Mukush to Nanjo, and then I'm going to give Futai to Rohan for the time being, in case he maxes out Lammy. That's gonna be the plan. And yeah, everyone has a new persona now, so that's good. And yeah, none of them are inheriting skills, so now, here's what we need to do in terms of enemies. I need Jack Frost, I need Bar, I need Ukubak, and then after that I need new enemies. So yeah, so I need to remember Jack Frost, Bar, and Ukubak. I also should save, but I know I'm gonna save anyway. Ooh, Ghost. I could also use these, because yeah, there's another fusion I can do. In fact, I can just do it right now if I want. For basically a backup persona. But anyway, what does Ghost want to get? Maki needs to lie to it, so let's do it. They can ask to have your energy drained, just like in mainline SMG games. He's getting angry now. Let's try dancing with Mark. And it. So do that, and yeah, I can do another fusion, so... And like I said, this fusion slime plot. Also, there's another fusion mechanic I didn't talk about yet. You can fuse personas that are higher level than you. It's just that the persona needs to not be 10 levels higher than you. But you still can't use that persona until you're at the right level. So yeah, kind of a weird mechanic there, but yeah. So more manual fusion. This time we're gonna be fusing Mr. Zombie and Ghost to make Quetzalcoatl, who's a world persona. Kind of interesting Archon, because again, this is an Archon that's normally very rare in modern persona games, but here it is. He's not bad. He gets Frey, which isn't bad. He gets Triestro, which is actually really nice. Crimson Sublation isn't too bad, and so is Mazana. So yeah, this is a pretty good persona actually. But yeah, not any bullets to it, which is a shame, but oh well. And like I said, there's a good backup persona. I think I'll actually go to Mark. Well, personas are good, are best with the dudes, but the girls are good as well. And yeah, this allows it to get the mood or skill at rank 2, so... which could be nice. It actually does mean he has a lot of elemental coverage because of that, so... not bad persona at all. And yeah, we have no more spell cards, so we can't make any new personas. Anyway, take on persona. We need to get more spell cards we're gonna fuse. Oh yeah, like I said, this is level 17, so can't use it just yet. On Mark, he needs to be a little bit high level. But yeah, Rohan and Maki, they can use it. But yeah, we can save for later. I'm not too, interested in using it, like I said, because he actually does return for a good item, if I remember correctly, but nothing I really need, so... So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to the... get into round card. Hey, there's a bar there, and I want them, like I said. So... let's see. So, Bar wants Mark to dance, let's do that. Actually made it happy. Let's try Sarcasm then. And there we go. And we actually sing something new then. If you max out 2 things, then you basically get the best of both worlds for those effects. So if I make it eager and happy, he'll give me an item or something like that, and I can still get a spell card. So it gave me turquoise, very nice. So you can do that if you want. I always just stick with eager just in case I mess up and make it happy. Let's see, alright. So let's use Agi here. Let's use Bufu. Let's use... well, I didn't... I'll use Agi on the Hikadan. Then we can go for Bufu. Then we can go for Hama. And we can go for Bufula. And there we go. Hey, It happened immediately, alright. And his Buffalo. Good damage. And we get moved off from us. And there you go. And Mark actually, is he level 60 now? Let's see. Status is what I mean. Yeah, Higashi's quest cool now. Very nice. So yeah, Masao's max rank, let's use Aminu's. Let's go to Joy Street to get critical now. See, this is this has been quite the topsy-turvy episode already. So take on Persona. Let's get critical. Let's get off here. Actually, first, again, I did say I have a plan for dealing with the SB situation. I was thinking of actually buying some, I was thinking of buying some, what's it called, actually don't sell it. I was thinking of buying some chewing souls. Because I do have a good amount of money, so I can definitely afford a little bit of them. But yeah, that shot doesn't sell them. This one should though. I wonder who these two are. Are these stores good for anything? Isn't it odd they don't have weapons? Yeah, you can tell them. The stores gotta service customers' needs. Convenience stores are supposed to stock everything. Why wouldn't they have weapons too, don't you agree? Yes, exactly. Shouldn't this store be selling its customers' needs? You're saying the same thing. That's why it doesn't carry weapons. You might think that's a little bit weird, but you'll see why maybe later. So yeah, chewing souls. I'm gonna buy 20 of them. Only 10,000, that's pretty good. And let's get out here. So now I'm gonna go use that save point. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be kind of a topsy-turvy episode because I want to show something, but it requires me to save and reload. You'll see why in a bit. But anyway, I'm just going to attack, I think. I'll go for Karma on the Knocked Kobold. I can go for Budol, but I think Boofy is better. I like that. So, there we go. Here goes. Now we go to Parker, and there you go. So, yeah, that's the save point. I want to use it. Even though it's the middle recording, it's because, yeah, like I said, I need to save and reload for something here. So, because I want to show something off. And there's some back, so I guess I'm going back to save again. So, what does he want? Maki can lie to it, let's try that. Nice, make it happy. Oh, very happy. Probably dancing next too. Oh, I made it happy. And now I can't talk to him anymore, so never mind. The high moon phase is probably the cause of that, anyway. They can't do anything, so yeah, we're gonna take advantage. Yeah, they can't do anything, so yeah, like I said, I should take advantage of this. So do it like this. Ah, I missed. Because yeah, those things on water wall, I'm using lots of ice attacks, which is very annoying. But yeah, we have happy ducks though. That only works in the front. It has a unique animation, which I might show later. And there's the water wall. So can't do much now anymore. And there we go. So yeah, now what I'm gonna do is we're going to attack. I can use Magma just fine. But yeah, I'll just attack. I'll go for Hammer. And I'll just attack this one. Because yeah, that water ball. Fortunately doesn't do much. That does alright. Here's a hammer. And there you go. So again, I can do this. I can probably repeat what I just did, but I'll do it. And there you go. Yeah, again, getting a little bit annoyed there by the by how the negotiation works, but that's okay. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I already have that, so we want to take them out. I used Agika because yeah, I remember the last time it didn't work when I used Magma. I'll try this. And then we'll do this. Gyaru.
Let's get funky.
And good. Yeah, that blue flood hurts a lot. Very good. Unfortunately, I think they might block Agi. They got it, but that's okay. So I can go for Magma now. Marble Food. Mr. Fury.
My move.
And it blocks that, unfortunately. Because yeah, I believe flights are immune to some physical attacks. A marker with that. So alright, so almost at the factory now. So yeah, these battles are gonna be kind of meaningless, but oh well. It is what it is. So we do that. There's a boost for that. The Yamaki's probably gonna be getting a lot of experience because she has Marble Food. So you got Marble Food, that's what Uvashila. And there we go. Because she'll get multiple kills, aka lots of experience. Now let's go in. Because... So this is the delivery entrance. Just the sort of thing Kandori would think of. Hey, didn't Masao say he drew this? It's really good. He's pretty talented. Hold on a moment. You came here often, yes? Hell yeah, this place is like a studio for my buds and the tailors. So use this place as a hideout, and never notice SEBEC's involvement. I think that's a bit harsh. He was a kid back then, but yeah, Nanjo is kind of like that, of course. He's also butting heads with Mark a lot. That does happen a lot in some games. You do have some player members who have like a rivalry going on. Sure, it's like, you know, how stuff under your head is hard to notice. That's under your nose, you dunce. Come on, that's enough. Let's find the entrance. There's something over there. Hey, come out and show yourself. And it's Yasu. Is that Rohan Yaz? Come on, don't scare me like that. Yuka, what happened to the school? What happened to Yuko and everyone? Did you run away by yourself? How should I know? Like I have any idea what's going on. Calm down, Maki. The school most likely vanished due to the Demon System's effects. In which case, our best course of action is to make Kandori undo it. I'm coming with you. If I stay here alone, I'll be totally hosed. Yase, huh? What's the word? Are we gonna bring her along? Okay, so here's what I'm actually gonna be saving really for. I don't want a Yase because I used her in my last playthrough, in fact. But if I let her join, something will happen that I want to show off. So let's do that for the time being. Woohoo! That's the spirit, Rohan. You know the school. Tuh. I don't think she's given us a choice. Here's a gun for you. Just try it again, like. It's aside then. Let's start look for an entrance. I'm gonna be showing the dialogue here off anyway later, so yeah, I'm just gonna go for the objective, which is... You wanna go over here. And then Mark's gonna come along. You find something around? Huh? Man, so that's where it was. What's the matter? Rahan found the machine was supposed to use the card on. Come on, let's give it a try. Wait, we don't know what will happen. Let's think this through. Man, whatever. Come on, fork it over. Huh? Oh, I told you to wait. What's going on? Something happened to the lights. And... Secret... oh god, I was trying to say that. Secret entrance. Huh, so this is what it's like inside. Isn't this exciting? That's why I was saying. I was in like big trouble. Masao, are you trying to kill me? Haha, sorry man. Guess you won't go down that easy. Masao, Rohan, hurry on down here. Don't touch anything suspicious without a very good reason. Got that, Masao? Yeah, I got it. Well then, Rohan, let's go. Come on, Ryan, let's go. This isn't one time. Also, yeah, this. Is this for real? Oh, someone's spewing catchphrases. They look way too strong. Watch it, Yase. You go hide somewhere while we take care of this. As you might expect. Hahaha, you're so cool. It's really fascinating. So come on, let us go. Pretty please? We can't have it. We can't have the company's secrets leaking out. Dispose of them. Watch it out. God, watch it. What are you gonna do with that hit me, murderers? Yep, she has a persona too. And that was Haori. And yeah, this is another awakening battle. This battle, again, it doesn't matter to me because I'm gonna be reloading after this. So what am I trying to get at here? So Yase's awakening on SEBEC only happens if you recruit her. If you don't, then you're not seeing it. And I wanted to show that because I thought it'd be cool because I will be talking about her in a little bit. The hell? What was that? I beat him? So Yase's got it too. What's it all mean? Huh? Is someone gonna let me in on the secret or what? Very well explained. Then again, we don't have much concrete information to relate. Huh? So like, what am I supposed to do with this? Who knows? Well, we won't get anything done if we sit around here. Let's get going. So now what I'm going to do is, I can go into system and I can load data here. I want to check this too. Set preferred movement direction. Huh. I wonder what that means. Because yeah, up there it says the script show and everything. But yeah, I'm not so sure what this actually means. I'll keep it at upper left because that's what I'm used to. But anyway, I'm going to now reload and come back here. And then while I'm doing that, we'll do Yase's bio. So, time to talk about Yuka Yase finally now. She's called Elana in Revelation's Persona and her skin is more pale. I used her in my last playthrough on Revelation's Persona, actually. And she proved to be quite fun. But yeah, we'll be talking more about that as we move on here. So, she's voiced by Sandy Fox, who also voices male Connor in Fire Emblem Heroes, and then good old Ren in the Trail series. I'm not a big fan of Ayase's voice in this game. I feel like it's a bit too, like, I don't know, over the top I guess, but I did like her as Ren, so I think it might have been, I wasn't super agreeing with the voice direction, but anyway. So, Yase is kind of funky with her weapons. She uses whips, like a certain other Persona character, but anyway. They're quite weak, and most of them conflict status summons, and that's mainly what they're supposed to be used for. Unfortunately, none of them hit multiple times, so actually inflicting those status summons can actually be quite difficult, so I don't really find them that great of a weapon type. In fact, maybe the worst in the game. Well, for normal weapons at least. She also gets handguns. She doesn't really get like Whips actually do have good range though. I guess that's one thing that's good about them. Handguns are a little bit less ranged. But yeah, I kind of prefer using those, even though they're also not super strong, because yeah, some of those handguns can hit multiple times and she can do some decent damage with them. She does have a decent dex stat, because she is supposed to be like the mage of this game, considering her Arcana, and also the fact that she isn't the most bulkiest, but she hits decently hard with her Arcana. Her main Arcana. Anyway, in terms of general Arcana phase, she's best with Fool, Magician, Lovers, Hermit, Fortune, Hangman, Temperance, Star, and Sun. She's bad with Death, Tower, and Judgment, and then she's worse than Moon. Being bad with Judgment is kind of bad. She can still equip Judgment Personas to protect herself, but she can't actually use them. Hangman is what she's going to be using to protect herself a lot, although there's only... if you want a Hangman Persona, you need to wait a while. But yeah, Arcana phase are alright. And funny enough, because I did use some Revelation Persona, that game doesn't actually show you the affinities. You have to figure them out yourself. The PSP version changed that, and yeah, I was perfectly fine with figuring those out. But anyway, so Yase's Arcana is the Magician, which represents willpower, desire, resourcefulness, skill, ability, and concentration. This might seem kind of weird with Yase, but Yase also exhibits the personality traits of when the Magician card is reversed, because yeah, that's another thing about this, the Arcanas. When reversed, their meanings switch basically. They're mainly like the opposite, and most Arcanas are mostly positive, so then if they're reversed, that means they show more negative sides. I don't have these listed here, but yeah, Yase, more than most characters I feel, shows the reversed Arcana's traits like more profoundly, because yeah, she doesn't act like a super great person at first glance. But if you do stick with her, you'll realize that she's observant despite those first impressions, and she has a talent for cooking, which is an example of her skillfulness. So gameplay-wise, Magician Personas seem to be beings or deities with magical powers, and most of them are considered to have superhuman strength. They are equivalent to the Genma race, and that's the Magician Arcana takes the place of that demon race. But the properties of the Magicians are similar to the Jockey race, demon race, mainly because, as you can see here, those properties are using and being strong against elemental magic, being weak to force magic, and the skill sets mainly focus on offense, while learning mostly magical skills and some physical skills, and the stats focus mainly on strength, dexterity, and agility, but they mostly neglect vitality and luck. So yeah, this is a very offensive Arcana, which kind of fits with Yase being, and this makes Yase more of like a glass cannon, I guess, although she isn't super frail. But yeah. So yeah, let's go on to a starting persona, which is Haori from Abrahamic mythology. They are mystical spirits who reside in heaven and are described as being modest, beautiful virgins, are considered pure beings as a result. The Quran states that anyone who enters paradise is promised a Haori of the opposite gender, and the person entering paradise also becomes a Haori. This can relate to Yase's design being based around beauty. Reason for that is his design's mostly based on Gyaru, I believe, fashion. Because yeah, she has dyed blonde hair, as well as having a Kogel style skirt, which is very short, as you can see on the side. So yeah. I wonder if there are any other characters who would come on that subculture in this series. That would be interesting. But anyway, but yeah, it could also relate to Yase's future aspirations as well, which you're going to need to learn about a character for that. But anyway, Haori is pretty cool as a starting persona. She starts with Agila, meaning a damage output is pretty good for a starting persona. It's kind of like Uvashi, who starts with Bufala, So yeah, she can do some pretty good damage right off the bat, which is very cool to see. Other than that, and then she also gets Mirage at rank 5, and then Crimson Sublation max strength to deal with groups of enemies, which is good for the first boss. Uvashi though is ice based, and that's even better for the first boss, but having both Kaori and Uvashi around for Yase might not be a bad idea, because that can give us some really nice elemental coverage, so she'll be able to deal with multiple types of enemies, because yeah, coming up we do have quite a lot of enemies who can take ice quite well, so having Kaori in the back too can be quite useful, even if I think Uvashi's probably stronger. Other than that, her other skills aren't like anything to write home about. She gets Lullaby, which is cool I guess, and she gets Love Whip, which is cool I guess as well. But yeah, mainly she's going to be using Aguilar, and then for groups of enemies she's going to be trying to use Maragi and Crimson Sublation. She can be refused with the Totem Flame Shoal, and which I believe is coming up soon. I think it's in a I think it's coming up in a future dungeon, I'm pretty sure. And then she returns with Balm of Life, which is a reviving item, of course. So yeah, pretty cool Stein persona. It really fits, I feel, with Yase's personality and character design and all that. And yeah, I couldn't find any official art, so you get a manga image there. So yeah, Yase, she proved to be quite a fun character in my playthrough. She wasn't super strong or anything, but I definitely was happy to have her around. She is also, interesting enough, she's also required in the Snow Queen quest, but she's an Ultra Pie member in SEBEC, so yeah. I guess not many people like to use her on SEBEC because they use her on Snow Queen, so they want to try using someone else. But yeah, Yasu's definitely not too bad on SEBEC. She's not like the best Ultra Pie in my opinion, but there's no wrong choice with these, so yeah, pick your favorite. And yeah, I hope you enjoy using her, like I kinda did in my last playthrough. So we just had Balda, and we got rank 3 on... Hey! We got rank 3 on, I mean, it was Zume again, so she can use, what am I trying to say? Happy Dance. But anyway, we have Jack Frost here again, so let's try and recruit him. And yeah, I can invite or Maki can lie, so let's try it. Unfortunately, yeah, the moon face could screw me over, but it looks like it's not going to, so that's good. So we got Jack Frost also. The other thing I need to fuse with it is Leda, so... And let's go in the factory now. But this time... I did already read this, so yeah, don't need to read it again. So yeah, we're gonna meet Yase again. Who's chilling over there? So now we're going to not let her join. What the hell? You guys are so mean picking on me like that. Well, fine assholes, go to hell. I feel kinda sorry for Yuka. Now, there must be a machine nearby where we can use a security card. I suggest we split a bullet for it. Now I'll do the dialogue here. Hehe, I bombed this wall myself. That's what graph writing is about. Letting a soul shout loud and proud. Something's off about this town and the people in it. Huh? What? I don't think the machine is over here. Kendori. I sense he was a crafty one when I met him at a business party, but I didn't imagine he could be this audacious. Dialogue here should be pretty similar too, so I won't need to repeat it again. This is funny dialogue though. Because again, like I said, these two, they're still kind of butting heads. So yeah, let me take a sip while I'm here as well. Alright, there we go. And you see here, we don't get to see Yasu's awakening at all. So yeah. Now here's something else too. So, if you reject everyone, but you didn't do some certain events relating to one specific character that you may or may not have guessed already, then Yase forces herself into a party. So yeah, basically she's like your failsafe. But because of those actions I took, and also rejecting everyone, the next part of the game is going to be a little bit more difficult, because I'm going to be down a party member basically, but it will be worth it in the end. This is nuts. If they're building this kind of stuff, they must be serious. Rohan, if you see anything else suspicious, think before you touch it. Honestly, that must sell. It makes me angry all over gonna think about that. It's also amazing, like some kind of sci-fi film. So this is the underground passage. So yeah, let me double check my spell cards again. I can check it in personas. No. Items. There we go. They have Bar and I have Jack Frost. So I need to get Uka back, and then I need to get one new enemy, basically. And it'll actually be good for a long time. But anyway, I was gonna say no random cards, and then this happened. In fact, there it is right there, the Gremlin. So let's try and talk to it. I believe I need to plead with Maki. But I'm gonna double check to make sure I'm correct. Yep, I'm right. So now I'm making it angry. I made it skip that. But now I make it ego. Now I made it ego. And I made it ego good. So the Gremlin is a jockey, I do believe. I did get spell card, so I'm gonna actually show what it does. Because the spell card helps with that. It's a... yeah, it is a jockey. It likes to use ice, and it repels ice, so be careful of that. And yeah, it has Bufu, Love Whip, and Hula of Misfortune. Yeah, kind of weird, but anyway. The other enemy there was a Nightmare. It's another Night Demon, which means that it's immune to magic, except light. So that's annoying. But anyway, here we have a save point, and we have another dungeon coming up, so yeah, this will be a good stopping point. So yeah, we made up for last time. We beat some new personas. We made up for last time by re-recruiting some demons I need. I still need to get Uku back, but I believe it can be found in this area too, so that'll be good. It is kind of important that we do get that Uku back. And then, yeah, I talked about Yase, and also should have her Awakening, which I need to save and reload for that, because yeah, like I said, you're not seeing it unless you're recruiting her, So yeah, and then next time we're going to be checking out the underground passage and then seeing what's up with SEBEC, so I'll see you guys again for that.